Today, I am going to beat jet lag. So every time I travel, I get pretty gnarly jet lag, especially when I travel west to east. Like right now I'm traveling from Oregon to Iceland, and it's about a 7-hour difference. And usually I just deal with the jet lag. I imagine that I can just fight through, but as you can see from these clips,
you're losing it.
Sounds like a 50-cent effort to save 10 layers of kids. I should have went to bed earlier, should have listened to Megan.
It hits me really hard. And so this year, I actually decided to do something different. This morning, I started the anti-jet lag Argonne Diet that CIA operatives use, actors use, presidents use to avoid jet lag. And the whole thing is, well, let me explain. It's not really sponsored by water. It's just, you're gonna have to drink a lot of water for this strategy to work. So in short, your body is full of clocks, and these clocks in your brain, heart, and your liver release chemicals throughout the day that sort of dictate to your body when it's time to be tired, hungry, or ramp up or down your energy. And this is just a part of your circadian rhythm. Sorry, that's probably stupid. And this anti-jet lag diet hacks that system, and it does so by adjusting your natural eating schedule from your origin to your destination as quickly as possible. And fasting has been proven to be the very best way to do this. So the plan is simple: not eat the airline food. I hate this part about it because I'm about to go onto the plane, and one of my favorite things to do on the plane is literally just eat the snacks, get extra soda, and see what I can get away with, because that just makes the flight that much more bearable. But in this case, water only. And in fact, your fasting starts a lot earlier before you even board the airline. So step one is to figure out the breakfast time at your destination, translate that into your origin local time, and subtract 16 hours. So in my example, I'm going to eat breakfast in Iceland Friday at 9 a.m. Friday at 9 a.m. Iceland time is Friday 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I am right now. Then I subtract 16 hours from that, and that puts me at 10 a.m. Thursday Pacific Standard Time. Step 2, have a high protein meal right before your fast starts, which basically means you'll be fasting well before you even reach the airport. And when you start that fast, you cannot break it. No tea, no snacks, no alcohol, no coffee, nothing. One snack will ruin the whole thing.
So Megan has accepted her fate. She's getting jet lag.
Not me. Haven't had anything in 10 hours. Only water. By fasting, your body loses any memory of when it was supposed to eat and thus the time of day. In theory, sort of getting lost in space and then readjusting to the new time zone as soon as you land. I have about 7 hours till breakfast in Iceland. Per this program, you're allowed to sleep so long as it's during normal sleeping hours of your destination. So I'm going to bed. That's the best thing for me. Don't have to be tempted by the food. Just sleep.
Thank you very much. Took about an hour and a half nap. Feel good. I'm looking forward to an Icelandic breakfast.
We're here, and my breath smells like death. Breakfast in 30 minutes.
Step 3. When you get to your destination, eat a high protein breakfast because your body needs energy. Sorry.
Salmon sandwich, chocolate milk. Let's go.
Salmon sandwich, chocolate milk. Let's go.
I've reset my clock. No jet lag.
A few moments later.
I'm kind of tired. I know 5 minutes ago I said I'm beating jet lag, but man, I'm tired.
And if you need to have caffeine, this has to be done before 3 p.m. local time.
I'm gonna grab a double espresso, hit the road. Ready to go.
And most importantly, when you get to your destination, you have to stay in well-lit environments, get some fresh air, stimulate your body with exercise. But honestly, the more natural light, the better. Which this was no problem for us because we were outside the whole day for our 24-hour layover in Iceland, and we explored the Golden Circle attractions. We started the tour by walking around Reykjavik and of course visiting the iconic church Hallgrímskirkja. Then we moved on to Thingvellir National Park, which we spent quite a while walking around, seeing some waterfalls and just enjoying Icelandic history, and there's some pretty crazy things that happened here. We saw the geyser geothermal area where we watch the Strokur geyser go off every 10 minutes or so. Gofoss waterfalls, which is kind of like the exclamation point of the whole thing, is just absolutely insane.
I see people coming down the trail and they're like soaked, so this might be the last time you see this on camera. Oh, here we go. I've never been in Niagara Falls, but I was like, man, this feels like Niagara. It feels a lot bigger than it looks in pictures.
And then we ended with Kerrid Crater.
Very well done, model Megan. With her gloves bundled up.
Oh!
And step 4, the last step in the Argonne anti-jet lag diet, is eat a hearty pasta or carb-heavy dinner to trigger natural sleep. So we ended up going to this really cool food hall concept in Reykjavik to get drinks and dinner real quick. This is a super cool concept. It's called Posthus Food Hall and Bar, and there's probably 20 restaurants in here that are like literally shoulder to shoulder. They're super tight, but no one seems to care because this place is packed and somewhat reasonable prices, but the fact that you have all these options in such a small footprint is super cool. And got in and out for about $41, $42 US, and we got one pizza between us. So, pretty sweet spot. But the question remains, did this strategy impact my ability in any way to beat jet lag?
It's 1, no jet lag. 2 p.m., feeling good. We are here at the geysers. So far, no jet lag. It's 5 p.m., I've been driving all day. I feel surprisingly good. I'm here to tell you, I did not experience jet lag today. I just didn't. I got a little tired at breakfast, brunch for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then I was over it the rest of the day. Amazing. Usually my first day is just shot, but this day I actually enjoyed it. I used it. I'm gonna use this method on all my future travels, and you guys should too.